Hey, Matt the Mortgage Guy here, recording this video to walk through our online application. But mostly for internal use. This is going to be for clients who have been referred over to us. And if you've got any questions on that application, I'm going to answer them here. Little walkthrough. Little hot tip, I haven't logged into this thing for a year. So some of these things I might get stuck on just like you do. It can be a great learning tool for both of us, right? So I'm on maththemortgageguy.com. I'm clicking apply. A lot of times I just send you the Flowify link. So you've got it directly, but you can also go to the website, press apply online right now. And this takes you to maththemortgageguy.flowify.com. All right, now enter your email address to get started. Let's see. Let's try mattugloans@gmail.com. See if I have made one in the past with that. Oh shoot, welcome back. I want to do a new one. mguj1980@gmail.com. We're going to act new. All right. Confirm my email. I never check this email, so don't send me anything here. I agree to the terms and policies. Create an account. All right, register. I wonder how long this will take me to get through. This is going to be a good one. Name, I got that. Mobile phone number, I got that. Ooh, opt in, receive text messages. We're never going to spam you. That's just to give you updates. All right, welcome from Matt the Mortgage Guy team. This is pretty neato. Start application. All right, the About You section, start section. Date of birth, 8/4. Should I tell you guys my age? 1980, just turned 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, I'm not going to say my real one. Happily married. I got a finance degree in Spanish. For those of you who didn't know, hablo español. Viví en México casi 2 años. 2003 y 2004. It was awesome studying abroad. All right. That's that. Mobile phone. Next. Yes, I got dependents. There's 2 of them. This is a question that people are like, why does that matter? And I agree. It has nothing to do with anything. It doesn't affect your application at all, but they ask you about dependents and their ages. So 2 kiddos, 2 boys, 7 and 11. Current address, 123 Main Street. I'm going to share this with a lot of people, so I'm not going to give my home address. Pleasanton. All right, let's do that. Move-in date. They want 2 years of address history. That's why they ask a move-in date. So if you type in less than 2 years, they're going to ask for a former address, and you want to put in that. But for simplicity's sake, I'm going to call it 5/24/2017. Oh, they just want the month. 5 of 2017. And let's say I'm renting. They want to know my rent. I'm renting for $2,100 a month. Don't have a sailing mat. Don't have an address. Only put your former address if you got a 2 years. All right, finish address history. You got less than 2 years, like I said. Okay, no, I was not employed. This is go directly to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Not employed, no loan. Sorry. MG Real Estate Group. Ba-boom. And owner. Not a valid number. What's my valid number? All right, 123 Pleasanton. 123 Broad Drive. Folsom. That'll work. Another thing where they're going to want a 2-year history, I currently work here, is with employment. So if this is full 2 years and you've worked at the past job, current job for more than 2 years, that's all we need. We don't need a work history. But if it's less than 2 years, provide as many jobs it takes to get to 2 years. So 5/18 start, currently work here, monthly pay before taxes, $5,000. Overtime, bonus, you can put whatever you want in this. Know that we're going to order a verification of employment from your employer that's going to break down what's bonus, what's overtime, what's commission, what's base, all that. So you can put whatever you want in the application. The way the underwriter is going to look at your income is going to be based on what is provided by your employer, which is required to get that verification of employment. So years employed in this profession, if you've had this job as a forklift driver for 3 years, but you've been doing forklift driving for 12, that's where you put 12 in here. All right, finish with employment. If you've got more than one job, you put it in there. And if you've got more than one that's got to do a 2-year history, you put it in there. So other income, if you've got stuff that we don't need to qualify you for a mortgage, I'd say leave it out. Again, this is coming straight to us. And so it's not like having extra stuff on here is going to factor in. Of course, if you're receiving child support, or you've got an automobile allowance from your employer, or if you've got, some sort of disability income or something like that, that is going to be used, and we want to see that. But if you've got a side business selling watches on eBay for $600 a month, and you make $100,000 a year on your day job, leave the eBay employment off there. It's just going to complicate things unnecessarily. Okay. Do you have any more sources to include? Nope. Intend to occupy as your primary residence? Yes. These declarations are important. So, have you had ownership interest in the property in the last 3 years? By not having any in the last 3 years, you're considered a first-time home buyer. I've talked to a lot of people, first-time home buyer, there's no real free rides. It's just different, like 3% down loans and whatnot are available to you if you're a first-time buyer. So, yes. I'll say no. Outstanding judgments, no. Declared bankruptcy, no. Again, on these, if you press yes, there's an explanation here. And trust that we just want you to get through this application. It's coming straight to us. If you get something wrong or you get stuck, no big deal. We can fix it. And trust me, people are going to fly through this application and we're going to have corrections. If we don't catch it, we disclose with the lender, and then you get your initial disclosures like, hey, I marked this box that there was borrowed money for my down payment. No worries, we'll fix it. No big deal, trust me. No foreclosures, no lawsuits. Have you had a foreclosure? Are you delinquent on federal debt? Are you obligated to pay child support, alimony, any of that stuff? Is any part of the down payment borrowed? Now this, I had somebody click yes to recently. It can't be borrowed money. If you're getting a gift is one thing. Or if you're pulling money from your 401k, that's your money, you're loaning yourself, but you can't necessarily borrow money for a down payment. So that's always going to be no, I hope. Are you a co-maker or endorser on a note? No. If you're running a side mortgage company and you're selling notes, that'd be on there. Not Hispanic or Latino, güerito, and male. Nothing in here should be terribly complicated. You should be able to just get through here relatively easily. Co-borrower. I don't have a co-borrower. Let's go to the next one. If you had a co-borrower, that's where you put them. Assets. Now on this application, for assets, if you're buying a house, we want whatever bank account you're using towards your down payment. For most loans, you're not going to need reserves. So we don't need to see retirement accounts and all that other stuff. Just checking and savings. I've got, savings at Sacramento Credit Union. And here's my account number. And I got $32,500. Again, this stuff is going to be verified by the stuff you sent in. So if you're incorrect here or you're guessing, it's fine, because we're going to go off your bank statements. It's not like you saying you've got $32,000 in here is what's proven to the lender that you've got it. So just the account you're using. And if you don't have other accounts you're using, if you have other accounts but you're not using them, go ahead and leave them out. If we need another bank account, like let's say you own 4 properties and you're buying investment property number 5, the lender's going to want to see reserves, which means you have months of mortgage payments somewhere. Then we can provide your 401k. Then we can provide other stuff. But for now, don't need to provide it. Liabilities, please skip this section. This is showing up on your when your credit's pulled. Everything's auto-populating from your credit report. Just skip it. Real estate owned. I don't know why people forget this part. They own 3 properties and they're just like, no, I don't own any real estate. Yes, add real estate. Add the information here. Upload the mortgage statement, the homeowner's insurance. We're going to need it. It's all going to be part of getting you pre-approved. So make sure you add that there. Loan info. Again, you can put whatever you'd like. I'm purchasing in California. I'm going to buy something around $450,000 and I'm going to put 5% down. If things change, no big deal. This is just kind of a primary residence, kind of a guide. This is what I'm looking for. And sometimes if I talk to somebody and, there's not notes logged or whatever, they can put in here what they're kind of aiming for as far as that's concerned. You're not going to have a property address in here a lot. Some people do. Some people have something already picked out. I'm putting TBD for to be determined. I don't know if it's going to let me. TBD trailers. That's what I'm buying. That's pretty funny. Okay, you're working with a realtor. Yes. Oh, sweet. This would be cool. I don't know if people have done this for me, but if they look it even auto-populates the realtor's information there. If you're working with my boy Dougie. I wonder who else it auto-populates. Oh man, it's got all my peeps in there. See? That's pretty darn cool. All right. Gifts and grants. If you're getting a gift, you don't want a cash gift. You want, cash gift can be mom's giving you a gift, but it's funny how it says cash gift. It's not going to be given to you in cash. Don't do that. It's going to be wired to title when we're in escrow. Mom's giving $15,000 gift towards your down payment. Not in cash. That would be no bueno. All right, what else we got? We done with this thing yet? Oh, look at that. We got it all in there. Piece of cake. Got that thing done in 10 minutes. Ready to submit. I consent. I agree. If you don't want me to run your credit for whatever reason, send me an email. And I've had people do that. I'm filling out the application. I don't want credit pulled yet. Granted, we can't do anything if we don't pull your credit as far as pre-approve you. But there's some circumstances where it's like, I wanted to have the application in, but I don't want to pull credit and do stuff until middle of next month because I just paid off $40,000 in debt. All good. Just let us know. But know that we can't proceed and actually do a pre-approval without pulling credit. So this is authorization to pull credit. The top one is you consent to do business electronically. That's that. Submit application. Boom. Once you submit the application with us, kindly provide some documents. See, this thing is so cool. Let's get started. You're going to securely upload your docs to our Flowify software. And it shows 5 docs owed. We want 2 months of bank statements. We want a copy of your ID. I see I can add any doc I want. Oh, this is like, I see. All right, it's like teaching you. Cool. I'm ready. Copy of your ID. Now, 2 years of tax returns only if you're self-employed. If you're just a W-2 borrower, we just want 2 years of W-2s, 30 days of pay stubs, copy of your ID, last 2 months of bank statements. If I put that I had real estate owned in the application, we'd want mortgage statement, homeowner's insurance for that real estate owned. All right, I don't want this to be too long of a video. If you've got questions on anything to do with the application, contact me or the team. If you've got anything on this Flowify and uploading your docs, let us know. You put your name of the completed doc here. You can put a description here. It goes into the assets folder, and then you browse your computer, upload September bank statement, and ba-boom. Piece of cake. All right. Any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. We're happy to help.